No. What's up, everyone? I hope you can see me on Instagram. I'm just double checking to make sure. We're also on YouTube now at Data Funk Sport. They're here, and now we're going live on. Now we're live on Instagram. All right,
Hey, yeah, I just joined it.
there we go. We're trying a new software, a multi-stream software, so we can stream to Instagram, YouTube. We want to be on TikTok. There's a few barriers to get through there, so we're not on TikTok live just yet, but hopefully by next week as well. So, but what's up, everyone? What's up, Mike?
Yo. Yeah, it's a continuation of this thing that we're trying to do, which is just record conversations we have each week about building this business. So, and all the things that we go through, trying to get followers and launch new products and build new products and stuff like that. So, yeah, where do we want to start? So we'll keep it like 10 to 15 minutes maybe, and we'll start with that.
Yeah, just go into it. I saw that you went and checked out the hat factories this week.
Yeah, I did. So that's a big thing. Like I think we're at a point now of the year where because there's also BFCM. That's a big thing. So we're gonna try to move some of our old inventory, and then we have a number of new products kind of coming in, including golf gloves, but also including some headwear, which I actually don't have it all here on me right now because this is pretty impromptu lives. But 3 different styles. It's kind of the classic dad hat, and then a kind of a sport, almost like, what would you call it? Like an athletic hat or like a running hat?
Like a running style hat. Yeah, that's a really nice hat, though. I have a version of that, but they're really nice. Great material, lightweight. You can like get them wet too. They're like really nice when they get wet. You can, if on a hot day when you're golfing, like cool them down to some water. So
Yeah, pretty excited about it. It's all like made in North America. So I mean, things look really good. That's basically the process that we do with any factory is we go through usually 2 to 3 sample rounds. So yeah, that's with the hats are coming, and then we also have some new gloves coming too. So that is very exciting. We probably talked about that a little bit last week, but we have 3 new gloves arriving in kind of December, January. They're being manufactured right now. A men's glove and then 2 ladies' gloves, and then probably another ladies' glove and another men's or 2 glove in the spring as well. So
yeah, that's really exciting.
yeah, I think
they're really nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of like what's going on behind the scenes. But yeah, there's also is some BFCM stuff. So if anybody does tune into this, like check out for sure emails, newsletter, those kind of things, because that's coming down the line a little bit too. But yeah, where else can we go? Do we want to talk a little bit about trading cards, or do we want to talk a little bit about
Let's get into it.
So this is a good weekly meeting because I'm actually at my parents' place, and at my parents' place I have all this old collections from when I was a kid, and I feel like you've been involved in this pretty much from like the start of this idea. I feel like.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I remember when you brought it up. Yeah, I don't think they were even designed yet. So
yeah, and it was just like, as a kid I loved obviously sports, but like most kind of millennials, I loved trading cards too. Pokemon and stuff like that. It's obviously making a big comeback. So whenever I go back to my parents' house, I'm always like, oh, we have this collection of old school Pokemon cards and like some Yu-Gi-Oh and all this.
Yu-Gi-Oh, that's where
and sports cards as well. So like a whole book of hockey cards, etc. And I always kind of think that like memorabilia in sports is pretty interconnected. Like there's something there of like people who love sports, they also want to collect these moments in history. There's like that big NFT move for a while where like you could collect like Jordan's like 3-pointers or like epic baskets from back in the day and stuff. I don't know where that's at now. I don't know if anybody does NFTs anymore, but
it went real quick.
Came and went. So I mean, like, I think we've had this concept for a while, which is like this first year we did a lot of different gloves, Next year, I think we want to consolidate maybe a little bit to like focus on a couple do a really good job of launching a couple core new products or new gloves each year. And yeah, I was kind of thinking like, which way can we make, these gloves more memorable or collectible or something like that. So that's kind of where that connection between, trading cards and gloves comes in. So what we actually did is we designed like a couple trading cards that we're going to include probably in the first like 100 gloves sold, maybe the first 200. We'll see. And just like a means to, because I'm really thinking about like the business in terms of the seasonality of golf, et cetera, and moving towards like a drop model business. And I think in order to build that out, like to have people anticipate that and want to get in early on the purchasing of the new products, we're trying to find different ways to incentivize them to do that. So that's one of our concepts. I don't know, like, is it possible with this? We're using this new live stream tool. Like, is it possible to like share photos or?
Yeah, I should be able to share a photo.
I don't know if I sent you.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. And how do we see if people like jump in or anything like that?
That was what I was looking at here. I don't know if it tells me directly through Restream or I have to be checking like Instagram. We have a few people that had joined on Instagram.
Okay.
So that's one thing. We're trying to figure this out. This is the first live on here. So it says there's like a chat, but I don't know if we get messages from Instagram. So
Okay. Is it Datafunk Sport? Like, is it the same handle for YouTube?
it is.
Okay.
I try to keep it the same, make it easy.
Definitely. You maybe have to send this to me because I don't know how to even check the live there. Let's see.
Let's see. Did you
Yeah, I
send?
mean, part of this is just like, it's talking about building stuff, but we're trying to get better at being on camera, so,
That's that's where we're at here.
yeah. So I don't. Yeah, if it seems like a slow or not a very good or worked out pace, that's potentially
It's part of the process.
part
Part
of
of
the
the
process.
process.
This is how we do it. Like this is how we meet every week. So I mean,
Pretty
we live in totally different. Well, we both live West Coast, but you're South, I'm North. So
different countries, same
different
time
countries.
zone.
Yeah. So it's like, how
That
do
makes
we?
things easier at least. Same time zone.
Yes, that's definitely true.
Um, Let me know when you send that photo over, and then I can try to upload it here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Let's try that.
Should be able to.
So yeah, it's kind of a novel idea. I mean, I definitely think I think it fits in what we're trying to do, to be honest, because I think the gloves are really unique, not just in design but performance as well. So
And I think people like that personal touch. I mean, I know, when you order something, it's from a small business. It's nice when there's that extra personal touch, um, something that you can hold on to, as well, and have like on your desk, or if you have like a little golf area, like I do, I keep that stuff all around. So
for sure.
I think golf is a good place for it. So
Okay, I've got a couple here. I'm sending you two on WhatsApp. Is that fine?
you're on WhatsApp, and then I'll just send them over to my computer.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder how many people like have. This shows the bleed on it, so like when they print, they're not going to look exactly like this, but yeah, it's funny. Like that's why I was like looking at these Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I got back, and I was like, yeah. Basically, we use like, of course, Pokemon's like the classic one, but also like this Yu-Gi-Oh card, we kind of have done a very similar thing on the back. Looks pretty cool.
It's super cool. All right, I'm sending them to myself now.
Yeah, it'd be cool too. Like this is also an opportunity. Like, um, yeah, we hope in the future too. Like people can jump on here. We can like demo products. We can answer people's questions. We get a lot of questions. How to use golf gloves, or how to mostly longevity related, I would say, like how to extend the use of golf gloves, which I think there's like some really good tips that most people don't even know about. Like the average golfer doesn't.
Stop over gripping is one of them.
Reduce the pressure, get the heat, like the heel of the club. I feel like that's a big thing too, depending on like the texture of the heel, like a rough plastic. That's a problem too.
Yeah, I think we've also talked to like even the grips you use can have an effect on your glove. Some grips that are a little bit more tacky and sorry, I'm trying to get
Yeah,
these
no
photos. See if this works. All right. Do you want to start with I think the front or the back?
Yeah, just start with the front. There's a bleed, so like whenever we print it, we have to kind of over, like there's extra black there. Yeah, let's see how this works.
We'll maximize it.
Oh yeah, cool. Can you like shrink it to see the?
Ooh, let me see here. There we go.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is pretty cool software, honestly. About it.
Trying to figure it out here. I mean,
Yeah, so I don't know if they're totally finalized, but yeah, there's like a bleed on the edge, so you don't see that white, and like it'll actually be much closer to the orange line. But what I'm trying to work with the printers on is like, I mean, I think it'd be cool. We'll see how pricey it is. Maybe the first run we don't do it unless we can make them like more collectible. People really want them. But it's like how to do like a holographic background, you know?
yeah.
Uh, and there's like some tricks you can do in the printing process. Like you can layer over like a foil that I think would be like blue, I guess in this case. Or I think you can just make sections of it, like for example, glossy. So we can just do like a glossy section of it. But I'm trying to get that like holographic look, which has proved not that easy, surprisingly, to build a trading card. You know, it's not that easy.
I mean, if you could build the glove, I'm pretty sure you can. You got this. It's pretty. And then I don't know if you're kind of giving a sneak preview here too. I don't think you've given a sneak preview of that yet.
Of the whole glove, actually, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty like, I mean, we had I feel like they're both kind of like beloved products, really, like the classic series and the Touch One series. But I never I'd say the Touch One series came out almost like perfect in terms of like a vision, you know. I think the classic ones, like to me, they didn't come out perfect in terms of a vision. Like I didn't like this kind of sterile color between fingers in terms of the mesh. You know, we couldn't get that right, and we've actually adapted that for the next round of gloves. But this one is like the black looks great in contrast to the white leather. You know. So yeah. Anyways, I mean, what am I going on about? It's a kind of a cross between the Touch series and Classic series. So I'm eager to get people's opinions because I think it's like it's a white glove, but it definitely has like some different elements. So I think it's clean enough to like wear alongside anything, but it keeps those like performance elements basically in black and gray, which is kind of cool as a highlight. So, and yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, we have a really cool name and look for the packaging. I think it's going to be like honestly think it's going to be an exciting product. Hopefully people like it.
And then with the trading cards coming along with it too. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
This is the other side here.
Yeah.
The full.
This is like the Yu-Gi-Oh style.
That's so sick though. That's
with the
really
holes.
Nice. Yeah. Is it a certain golf course or is It's a made up. It's a made up golf course.
It's actually a good question. I have to ask my designer.
I wonder if the designer like used a certain golf course. So.
Yeah, you're probably right. We should ask you about that. I mean, if not, we should have done that. Should have chose like a really famous one or a popular one or one we liked, and then done that.
Or
Maybe we
maybe
could do
this
that for like
our
different series.
future. This may be just a random course. It could be the future layout of a Data Funk owned course here in the future,
Totally.
down the line.
I also think like something that's cool about. I mean, I think something that's cool about any product, but like trading cards, for example, is like when you go back and look at all these like Pokemon cards that are really like taking off now in terms of value and stuff. It's like you can see the process of when they designed them. Like the first one started in like Japanese, and then like the first edition that was in English. Like, and when you go back and look at these collectibles, you can be like, oh, I don't know, yeah, like this. It was this moment in time, and for this reason, like this version is expensive, now, or it has value now. And I feel like that's cool. It's like you make a shift to like we change the course on the back, and it becomes like a different collection as well in the trade. It's like, is the one before it more valuable, or is the one after it more valuable?
We'll have to see. The people have to choose for us,
Definitely. Well, yeah. I mean, is there anything else? I mean, we're still working on social. Like, we got to promote all this stuff on social media too. So
Yeah.
we're trying to do that better.
Yeah, I got the videos that you sent me to the videos that you sent me through email. What was the I was going through them this morning briefly.
The ones from Jeff?
No. The display cases. Yeah, the display. So you sent me all about the display factory where you get the
yeah
done.
Yeah.
So sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something too. Like, and we have a lot of like we have a growing wholesale side of things, and that's what. Yeah, I mean, Izzy's gonna help us put together a video for that of just like doing some POS displays, like point of sale displays, because I really think our gloves could fit. Like, I think there's this traditional route of like, oh, you could go to a golf store, obviously, or like a golf course pro shop, and gloves are there. Like, that's the easiest entry point for golfers. But I also think there's like a lot of menswear stores or like sneaker stores could also do that. Oh, you disappeared.
And I know. Sorry. This thing is like it's this whole thing I'm trying to figure out still too at the same time. So
Yeah.
But no,
But yeah, like a nice display. I feel like there's a lot of crossover there in terms of like the clientele. So we've done up a lot of those for existing customers who have like a simulator bar or lounge or something like that. But it's a nice little like POS display unit for anybody who like has a store.
Yeah, if anybody has a store and is watching this, reach out. I mean,
Please do.
The gloves are amazing. You can check them out for yourself, and I think you'd be hooked. So, yeah, and then also, I mean, we've talked a little bit about doing some type of collab with someone, so that's also something that we, if anybody ancillary brand that doesn't do gloves necessarily wants to try to, get a glove out there that's branded towards their company. Could be something fun to do in this upcoming year, some type of collab with a small up and coming brand,
Definitely. Or even just like, yeah, gloves might be tough because the order volume, but I don't know. Yeah, or we could design it with them. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, as long as they're committed to that approach with gloves. But we also have like a lot of manufacturing. I feel like hopefully that yeah, like even headwear for next year would be an awesome move. Gloves, of course, or even if we could just do something like a limited series of gloves, like that would be cool. Like even if I remember I was speaking with this designer last year from LA, and they do like graphic T-shirts and stuff like that. They're I won't name them, but they're super famous. And we were thinking too, like to take a white glove as like a canvas, and you could almost do like 10 of them, either spray painted or some kind of like creative alternative to just our basic white. At the time it was a Tour Touch 25, and then just do like a gift, like a packaging that's like I don't know, we could order 100 of them or something, like 100 packages or something, like from China or whatever, and then just put those on too.
Kind of like a. Are you saying kind of like a collab with an artist, like an
Yeah,
artist do something special and then do a limited series? Yeah,
yeah.
that'd be really cool, actually.
Because then we might be able to just use like a white glove, but yeah, figure out a way to like stylize 50 or 100 units of them, and it's either just like a collector's thing, or maybe we just do a different packaging and then we just do like some small detail. It could even just be like a foiled, like you could put another brand's name like foiled, but then you just do a packaging or something like a limited edition. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because you don't want to ruin like the integrity of the leather. That's the only thing that
that's true.
but that's like an option for also collab. I think we have to go that direction if we want to be a bit more like that's more branding side of things, I almost say.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I
I
mean?
think yeah, something in that realm of like trying to get someone to design it. Maybe they don't necessarily like directly onto the glove, but make a design for the glove, an artist, and have that special. Just do like a run of 100 or so, limited edition.
Yeah. That'd be very, very cool.
People would like that. Yeah, I know I would.
Yeah, even just to collect. I
Should
feel like
we
that.
get Banksy? I mean,
What's that?
should we get Banksy? Have the glove self-destruct?
Yeah, honestly, that'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, I wonder how he could like incorporate that. Yeah, shredding it right before you use it, like
Yeah.
you're so sweaty, and then you just like need this glove, but it just shreds like right in front of you.
It's worth $1 million now.
Yeah, the pieces on the course, just like.
You guys are
Hopefully,
getting a deal here, okay? We're gonna sell it for the cheap. It's gonna be $1 million. Banksy, if you watch this, reach out.
classic. Well, yeah, that's yeah. What do you think? Should we leave things for now? I mean, we're still just testing the software, kind of getting like used to what we want to
Yeah,
do
we're trying
here.
we're trying
But
to figure out the format and all of it, but I don't know. I called the series behind the glove.
I like
With
it.
two guys behind it right now, and hopefully it'll grow and grow continuously. But we want to start somewhere and let you guys kind of see who we are and
Yeah.
put ourselves out there, which is not the easiest for a couple introverts, I think, like ourselves. I mean, we're pretty we met through just on here. I mean, we haven't even met in person yet, so we build a rapport, and I think we can do the same with all of you guys. And I think you'll find us a bit more entertaining than we may be today, but that's because we're figuring things out. Well,
Yes.
you'll see our fun side more and more.
Yeah, definitely. And I think like getting people to contribute more, it's I think definitely whenever we put ourselves out there more, we get more and more interest, just from like random people like who feel approachable to like the brand and stuff. And I think it's like I think when you see our products and stuff, you're like, whoa, this is a pretty legit company.
Yeah,
I'm not saying we're not a legit company, but it's like we're a very small company. So it's
small, but like the gloves are great quality. It's
yeah,
up there with the standard of the best, so what people consider to be the best to them, right? But ours are
1,000.
unique and ours are different. So which
1,000%. Yeah, I just think it's nice to see like you can see this finalized product, and I think that's what we've done a pretty good job at. Is like there's this finalized product, or like here's really nice photography, for example. Here's a nice website, for example. But yeah, it's conversations like these that like help get these products and these ideas there, and that's kind of what I think we're trying to like capture. So
build the community as well, and
yeah,
right now it's through social, but I'm in San Diego, so anybody in San Diego want to get out and golf, reach out. I'm more than willing to. I love to golf. I always looking for extra people to golf with. So if you're in San Diego, reach out. And then Mike, I know it's Vancouver. He's a
yeah,
busy guy.
in Vancouver, of course.
Somebody take him out to golf. My God, he needs to go golf. He,
Yeah,
he needs a round in. So, um, but yeah, we'd love to grow the community in both places. And so reach out. I'm here.
Cool. All right, let's leave it there, and yeah, next week we'll come back again, and hopefully just get more and more people to tune in. If they don't, we get the benefit of getting better at putting our faces on here, so you'll see more of us. Anyway,
100%.
enjoy.
Whether you like it or not, we're gonna do this.
We're here. Unfortunately, people have a choice whether to tune in. So, but no. Okay, more to come. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Take it easy.